When I was on the mat, nothing else mattered but me and the other person. The only thing that I had to worry about was what move am I going to do, you know? And there was no stress when I was in that environment. I would never want anyone to go through the things that I would have to go through. And that's why I knew that because of that, I had to be different. I don't really think I had any role models growing up. I feel like I was always surrounded by people that I just didn't want to be like. I've always had to take care of myself from like a young age. And I've always tried to find ways to make money just because if I wanted something, I had to buy it. I've always had to just depend on myself for those kinds of things. Because at the end of the day, no matter what anyone says, I feel like you can only ever depend on yourself.
I can't imagine having to pay my own rent, to have to worry about how I'm going to eat every day. And then on top of that, you have to come to school, you have to do your homework, you have to keep up with the grades.
Luigi Garibay!
I think education has always been like a big outlet for me, and it has always been probably the most stable thing that's ever been in my life. So I've always felt that like if any way I was to get out of this cycle of abuse, it was through school.
I know we live in an area where there's a lot of kids who struggle and there's a lot of students who have family problems and whatnot. But he is 1 in a billion as far as how he's handled it and what he's doing with it and where he's going to go with it.
He is an inspiration to our entire school, even though not everyone in the entire school knows his story. But just seeing him here, his presence, how hard he works every single day, he inspires everybody around him. Nothing will stop Luigi. He has a clear picture of what his future looks like and who he's going to be and what he's going to accomplish. And he is completely focused on that.
You can be different. You don't have to be who your parents were. You don't have to follow in the same footsteps as who you were surrounded by. You don't have to be a product of your environment. You can persevere. You can be the change that you want to see, but you have to put the work in.